I'm Sharece. My RSD nightmare started in 2009. I was in an auto accident on I-15. And then in 2014, we get rammed from behind because somebody in an old vintage steel-bodied pickup truck accordioned the car in between us. And so we got the impact of both. And as I had disc pain in my back, and over the course of the next, I would say 2 years, I ended up with severe weakness in my thighs and my legs. I was in constant burning agony. I felt like somebody had doused me in gasoline and lit me on fire. And the weakness was getting worse. After that, the CRPS spread on the back of my legs, like all up my back, into my neck, into my head. I got stung by a jellyfish. Oh yeah, well I'll get to that. But I got stung by a jellyfish once, many years ago. And that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like a combination of that and being on fire and feeling like I have very fine nails, like being driven through my skull into my brain. And it's that way all the time. So I can crack jokes and make funnies and try to deal with it that way, or I can cry. And I do both just to try and cope. I can't think anymore. Like, I actually had IQ testing done when I started school. It was like 149, and then I had IQ testing done just recently, like a month ago, and my IQ has dropped by 30 points. And I don't know if it's just because I can't think, I can't focus, or if it's just part of the changes that have happened inside my brain. But I'm in constant agony. The only thing that isn't affected right now is my arms. But the CRPS has done something. It's caused massive swelling in my legs. Like I said, I can't stand for long enough to do the dishes because it is so excruciatingly painful. Walking around in a store, forget about it. It's not like Costco, not gonna happen. It's just, there's no way. So I'm now in a wheelchair trying to function, and thank goodness I'm still using both my arms. The CRPS hasn't spread to those yet, and I don't want it to. If I can get it to stop, that's good. But my veins are so tiny and fried that I've actually had as many as 27 sticks in 24 hours. I can wake up and my daily pain level may start out at that's if I've gotten sleep, because where it affects the brain, you don't sleep. You just don't sleep. You're in agony. There's just no getting any rest. And so you're exhausted all the next day. But you know, if you sleep during the day, you're not going to sleep at night for sure. So you don't want to get your sleep cycle messed up, so you don't sleep during the day. You don't sleep during the day, you don't sleep during the night, and you become non-functional. You actually become kind of brain dead. And it all just kind of compounds onto itself. I've got every nutritional supplement I can think of right here. Everything that I could pack. This one isn't, of course, it's a prescription, but the rest of these are like vitamins and stuff that everybody says, hey, you know, try this, try that, try this, try that. I've spent like hundreds of dollars trying to get the right supplements, the right medications, the right diet, the right anything. I will try anything to try and get this to stop, because the only thing that's left for me at this point is to just end it. I'm at that point. And if it weren't for Dr. Hanna taking me as a patient and coming to Florida, they would be rehoming my dog and my cat. And my mom wouldn't have me, because I just can't. I can't go through this. I hate to talk about it like that. Life is precious, it's a gift, it's meant to be lived. And yes, we're supposed to have problems and trials, but this is excessive. And nobody knows about it. In Utah, they don't really treat it. They give you a prescription for narcotics, which makes it worse. I mean, it just magnifies everything. It makes it so much worse. And I have, like, I've reached a point where I don't even fill my prescriptions anymore because there's no point. It's reached a point where the ketamine is my only choice. Dr. Hanna is the only choice for me. Like, at this point, if I can't get help, I don't know what else I'm going to do. There's some side effects.
This is what she's taking every day.
Nobody can take this and not be toxic. I mean, if the ketamine works, I'm going to end up having to, like, get rid of 90% of these, which is going to, or more, maybe all of them, which would be a miracle, you know? Just get rid of them and start living my life again, because I'm so done. I'm just so done. I was really planning on taking my own life, but I decided that I needed to make sure that I had tried everything possible before I took that final step, because I knew that my parents wouldn't understand, my brothers wouldn't understand, the people who really love and care about me, my pain, my physical pain, would be passed on to them in the form of emotional pain, and I didn't want to do that. I found Dr. Hanna through the grace of the Almighty. I'm a spiritual person, I believe in that, and there's been nothing short of multiple miracles just continuing to happen, because he came in, and Dr. Hanna came in and gave me the 7-8 infusions. There were 10 total, with a break during the weekend in between, and by the third day, I was able to get a hug from my mom without being in absolute agony. I was able to run my fingers through my hair. I was able to do my hair. I could have French braided it and not been screaming the whole time. I haven't needed my wheelchair. I have a custom-made wheelchair. I've been using it for a couple of years, and I don't need it anymore. I have a normal gait, and that was something I didn't have before. I totally had forgotten. I had to buy new shoes because they had molded to the way I was walking before, and I had totally forgotten what it felt like to walk like a regular person. Just moving, just being able to move in the air and swing your arms, and it's so strange. I hadn't had it for so long that I've forgotten what it felt like. So, got the normal gait, normal motion, normal movement. I have no problems with any of this. I can supinate, I can pronate, I can do whatever I need to do to avoid curbs. I can correct, like I just now did. I was on the side of my foot, but I was able to correct my imbalance before I fell over, and that's not something I could have done before. The medical community needs to know. They need to know, because there are little kids that are dying, there are adults that are giving up and committing suicide. I came very close to ending my own life, and now I actually have one back, and I am so grateful to God. I'm grateful for Dr. Hanna. He's literally saved my life. There's no way I can put it into words. It's made it possible for me to live. It's just been incredible.